Well, here we go, another one. And I've actually left you guys around more or less in this area. I had to cut it abruptly for some reason. But the previous video was actually part of... the end of the previous video was actually part of this one. And then there's another part to this. So this one video has actually crashed a few times. I think I ended up more or less here. Yeah, I know I probably shouldn't have, but then the other video wasn't long enough, and then I had the other live clip, which is part of this, so this one would be too long, and yeah. Let's just have one race meet end, and then carry on with this one. This race was like... was like 14 miles anyways, which is stupidly long, so it's long enough to fit in a couple of videos, so... I don't generally like to leave kind of like on a cliffhanger where it's like you don't know you don't see the end of that race, but it's a one-off anyways, and plus I'm close to the end of the game. I think the next few clips are going to be more, or the next few videos are going to be just about DLC, and yeah. This one is actually not too bad. So yeah, I say that as soon as I hit the tree. I think for the most part on all of these races actually, I wasn't doing very well to start with. Like now I'm in 6th or whatever. But then I kind of, as the race is ending, I kind of just take over. And at this point,
I will actually break both your legs. Just kidding! I'm not kidding at all. Actually, win the goddamn race.
So yeah, I think at this point in time, I kind of knew that my recording just crashed again, or crashed, and I wasn't recording. So I was 100% focused on the racing. It's like, well, you know, it's not recording anymore, so I'm going to take the microphone off my face. I'm not going to say what I'm just going to focus on this.
Stay focused.
And as you guys can see, it didn't turn out very well, because I'm still doing like ass. I'm nearly at the last anyways. I'm starting to catch up, which is when I thought, you know what, I'm never going to catch these guys up ever again. But yeah, I eventually start catching these guys up. And I was looking at like 3 miles, and I was like, ugh. Do I have enough time to, you know, get into first and pass all these guys and win? But then when I saw all of them, you know, bunched up in here, I just thought, oh yeah, I gotta make it now. But as you can see, just towards the end, all of them start, you know, coming up together, and I went from being in 6th to being in 2nd relatively quickly. But obviously the guy that's in first is still a few miles ahead. And this is where it becomes like I'm either gonna be in 3rd or last or whatever. But it says finish in the top 4, so even if I'm in 3rd right now, yes. So when I was in 6th, I was a bit crapping myself. But obviously, ooh, yeah, being in 5th now, kind of like, oh shit, I'm never gonna take the #1 spot. I don't think I'm ever gonna cross the first one. I think it's just way too ahead. But as long as I'm at least in 4th place, I'm happy with that, which, you know, I am now. So as long as I cross the finish line now, I'd win. Which I think it's kind of nice in a way that you don't have to just be first to win it. As long as you're within the, you know, top 3, top 4, whatever, it still counts as a victory. Because this was a really long race. Again, 14 miles at least that I can think of, probably longer. It's taken forever. 4 minutes just in this video, and that was half of it. So that's quite a long race to do, and to lose because you didn't come first when it's, you know, obviously not easy to begin with. And I wasn't even sure about the car I'm driving right now. yeah, 4th place, but
Winners of leg 1 are coming in. The top half will now switch to the off-road cars.
18k is like me. I'm level 50 right now. That was way back when.
What are you waiting for? Finish him. Call in other crews then. What do you mean they're all taken out? Call in our friends on the force. Make sure no one gets through except our man.
Is Lena Navarro freaking cheating again?
Racers have switched to their off-road setups. Things are about to get dirty, just the way I like it.
And Dirt, I'm a lot more confident. And on this one, it's not top 4. You have to win. You have to be number 1. As soon as I say that, I believe I can fly. I always freaking screw up that corner, like always. I don't think there hasn't been one time that I haven't screwed it up, but yeah, for whatever reason, this version of the God's sakes, this version of the 911, it's one of them cars that as long as you can buy it in you know, whatever category, it's gonna be one of the best ones in that category. So if you were to buy this in race, it'd be one of the best race cars. Dirt is it is the best dirt car by far. Say what you will, but with this car extremely underperformed, I've managed to beat races that my Panamera, like 10-20 levels over the recommended level, couldn't do. Okay, and the only reason why it was all about control. It's something about this, you know, it's just being rear wheel that you can control, and you expect exactly what you get out of it, you know, when you're doing a corner. And yeah, see how it straightens up?
You've got cops incoming. Lots of cops.
Wouldn't be a house-sponsored race without a fix.
Oh yeah, this is the part where all the cops come just for me.
The other racers don't matter. Get Tyler Morgan.
Control, repeat. I need to confirm on that order.
Affirmative, Adam 35. All patrol cars in pursuit be advised. We have instructions to pursue Tyler Morgan only. Ignore all other vehicles.
Thank God there's no bust, otherwise I would have been so screwed right there. But yeah, just to give you guys a, you know, an impression that I'm last by quite a lot. Because the freaking cops are only on my ass.
Adam 13, kill switch device is ineffective against the subject vehicle.
Adam 13, please clarify.
And yeah, they just keep screwing me over more. Oh, I nearly got busted there.
They just tried to kill switch me. Didn't work.
Yes, the countermeasure worked.
Of course it did. Those circuits won't last though, so better get rid of those cops fast. Should last you this leg at least.
These are all just the dirty cops that the house has bribed, but eventually they'll back off. But it's a good tactic though, because for the longest time ever, up until nowish kinda, they're wrecking me. I'm still only in 3rd place, and yeah, crashed again.
Let's not do that again.
Screw you, buddy.
Mac, these cops are being a real pain in the ass right now.
Just hold on until the airfield. We've got a little surprise in store for them.
This is where I'm gonna shake off the cops in a bit, which is, as you can see, there's like 1 mile to end, but it's actually not.
Come on. Mac, I'm here with Fortune Valley's entire police force on my ass.
Got him, guys. Go get him.
Lake 73 to the rescue.
Free Ember Militia checking in. We'll keep hitting those cops till he chases down the trail.
We got your back, bro.
Alright, so that was all the corrupt cops that were only after me. But as you can see now, 6 miles, so...
Graveyard ship checking in.
And I'm in 6th place again.
From Braxton through New Haven Lake. This is Ride Club. We've got the cops chasing their own tails downtown. Go win that race, brother. Fighting!
Noise bomb coming in hot. We're tearing it up in Silver Canyon. Silver 6 in the barrio. We got the cops pinned down here and shaking in their boots. Take it home, Lil Ty.
Armor 22 control, we've got multiple.
So all the other guys that have raced up to this far that were, most of them with the house,
You can sort that out later.
you know, against them.
All available units after Morgan.
With all due respect, man, we have multiple reckless drivers endangering public property all over the place. The situation is critical.
Copy, Armor 22. Code red. All available units from districts 1 to 4. Top priority is to restrain all rogue drivers. Let's get Fortune Valley under control.
Nice to see we got plenty of friends in the valley.
We're here for you, bro. Now, go and win this thing.
So the cops are busy chasing everybody else, not just me. That was a little cheeky shortcut that got me in the lead. It's still 3.8 miles to end. But yeah, I went from being dead last with all the cops just keep smashing me and wrecking me and stuff to, you know,
Hold the lead, Ty.
coming in first. And all I gotta do now is just keep on pressing on. And I think, not sure if this race or one of them, that it's gonna be like, oh my god, that was so close. Like, I won by a miracle. That's how close it was. Not sure if it's this race or if it's gonna be a future one.
Let's go. The heat's on.
But I'm sure it was one of these races that, I don't even know how the heck I won that. But yeah, I won nevertheless. But as you can see, it's starting to get really difficult. Mostly because I'm so sure, and I screwed it up here. I'm so sure that my level was not even what was required here. Like, it was so much lower. That's why I was struggling here. Had my levels been a bit higher, I wouldn't have so much trouble here. But yeah, I honestly think that it was not what was needed. And this is like the worst freaking jump ever, because I just couldn't get the car very straight. Obviously his air is a lot higher because he just jumped so much higher. Oh,
Keep it together.
still give me the lead though, which is nice. It's generally just like after you crash, it doesn't put you last, put you like third or fourth place or whatever, and then you gotta pass him.
Whoever takes first place in the second leg of the Outlaws rush will go on to race.
And I don't know what I was thinking there.
Last year's champion. Will it be Tyler?
I think trying to get a cheeky shortcut again, but it's just not gonna happen
Disappointing to yes.
because this one got barriers.
You're doing good, Ty. We'll cheer for you, buddy.
Thanks for the assist, Mac.
And I think, yeah, this one is an easy victory. So it wasn't this one. But anyways, going back to live commentary, I'm pretty much done with this one. From here on out to the next one, yeah, I've noticed it was broken. I reset everything else and just press the record again.
They got pulled away? How many? Everyone? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll take him down myself.
Wait, we have a last-minute replacement. How was this even allowed? Replacing last year's champion at the final leg of the Outlaws rush. Lena Navarro.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Hopefully Elgato isn't gonna crash for like the 4th time.
Time to crush this. So, it's down to you and me, Navarro.
You've seen the kind of tech we have in our cars. You've got no chance.
Cheat all you want, I'll still win.
Tyler, down to you and Navarro with everything on the line. Tell me you got this, kid.
I got this.
Not from all the way back here.
End of the line, Morgan. With this tech, I'll control every outcome of every race in the valley. Distance tried to break me. Now it's my turn.
Not if I can do anything about it.
Please, even Even your friend the gambler knows what's coming. He just chose to stand on the wrong side of history. I'm beating you, Morgan. I barely even have to steer.
Your tech's no match for true skill.
Doubt that. Ouch.
You know, I still remember you back in the barrio, racing with Jess and the boys. You had real skills. Now you can't win a race without fixing it.
The game was always rigged against people like you and me, Morgan. I wasn't gonna let myself be some flashy thing they can own. I chose to join the winners.
And I choose to fight.
This is why I had to sell out your crew, Tyler. You were my ticket out of the barrio.
And you're finally gonna pay for it.
Getting into this race was impressive, but you never stood a chance. You're just the last in a long series of speed bumps on my way to the top.
We'll see about that at the finish line.
Now would be a great time to lay down a straight flush, kid.
Yeah, on it.
Lena, you told me you'd handle this. Yet here we are.
I am handling this.
No, I'll take care of this myself.
What do you mean?
Congratulations, Morgan. You're on your way to beat my racer.
Looks like it.
Morgan, I could use some of your talent in the house. You'll be the top racer in town, and rich beyond your wildest dreams.
But there's a catch, right?
A small one. You have to lose the race.
You can't replace me. I gave you this city.
And you're gonna lose me the whole thing because of your damn vendetta.
Thanks for the offer. Pass.
Come on, Morgan. What do you want? Fame? Fortune? Lena's head on a platter. Name it. It's yours.
I want you to give me everything you've got. So when you lose, I'll know it's because I was better.
This is not over.
Tyler Morgan is in the lead, friends. This could be it.
It's not too late, Morgan. All you have to do is lose.
Come on, Tyler. Cards are coming down.
Sorry, bro. Not looking like I'm gonna lose today.
Yes, yes!
Tyler Morgan! Tyler Morgan defeats Lena Navarro and wins the Outlaws rush for Silver Rock.
Oh yeah!
Yeah! Boom! World's greatest right here.
Where are you?
Your damn wagers ruined us, Navarro. It's gonna take all I have just to survive this. The house is done with the streets, and we are done with you.
You can't. I've worked too hard for this.
Everything you achieved, I've given you. Now, I'm taking it away.
Take me down, and you'll burn with me. You know how much I've got on you? On all of you!
I should never have trusted you. I will not make that mistake again.
So, Ty, we won the rush and took down the house. What's the next job?
I have an idea.
Oh, no way!
But first, race to the airfield.
Really?
Is that a trace of fear? I get it. I'm a champion now. I was scared too.
Oh, you are so on.
Well, that was the end of that. The final episode.
Your play against the house was both ruthless and elegant, Mr. Ware. Tyler Morgan was an inspired move. He might still prove useful in the future.
I know.
The collector is finished. You won your wager. Welcome to Arkwright.
So, look at you. You made the rush. You must be happy.
Yeah, I am.
Me? I made a killing betting 100 to 1 you'd make it back when nobody cared about you. So I'm pretty stoked right now.
That's great.
Yeah, but now I went and bet my casino against the house. I know, right? Win and the house goes bust, lose and I'm out on the streets. So yeah, go Tyler.
You what?
No, seriously, better goddamn go Tyler. I bet my whole damn casino on this.
Well, so the main campaign is done. The only thing I have left to do is this Speed Cross, which is like DLC, and apparently there's more on the way, so that's cool. However, there was, like, after you've ended the main campaign, there's always more stuff to do on the original, well, I say original, on the remake Need for Speed from 2015. It's not looking like I have anything else to do here. Like there's some racing leagues or something like that that would just give you a lot more to do after you've beaten the game and gotten everything. Yeah, I still don't think that there is such a case here, so I don't know about that. But of course, yeah, there's the Speed Cross, so I'm gonna be doing that very shortly, and yeah, I suppose